Good morning, world. This is your DJ Brian Jew on the drive, and you're listening to The Drive-In on TBS efm. It's Monday morning. Last week we saw Valentine's Day and Seollal. So you might be thinking to yourself right now, we have no more holidays to look forward to. But that's not actually true, because in March 1st, which is only like less than 2 weeks away, it's actually a holiday here in Korea. And also today is a holiday in the United States. And a lot of you guys who live in the States probably don't look forward to this holiday that much because it's more of a low-key holiday. But today is President's Day, and that's right. It is a federal holiday, so all of you who work for the U.S. government, who have jobs for the government, you don't have to go to work today. It's George Washington's birthday. How great is that? So all of you in the U.S. who are enjoying your day off right now, you guys are lucky. I envy you guys. And for the rest of us, we've got to go back to work. Yeah, that's a little ghetto right there. We're going to start today's show off with a song from the 1986 film Platoon. And here's Otis Redding with The Dock of the Bay. Welcome back to The Drive-In on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and the surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. I'm your go-to guy for the hour, Brian Jew, and I'd like to first remind you guys how to get in contact with us. It's pretty simple. You can call the studio at 02-778-1013 or send us a text at sharp 1013 for a charge of 51 to your smartphones, or simply send us an email at efmdrivein@gmail.com, or you can just tweet us at efmdrivein. And remember, if you're going to send us a request, the songs that you request must be from a movie or a TV show, just not any song that you want to listen to at the moment. And just, drop us a line, give us a shout out, whatever it is. We're more than, happy to hear from you guys. But right now, we have some Twitter comments right now on blast, live right now. And we have one from Brian Jew, Japan. They're pretty much, always listening and supporting us. And right now, they're like, we're listening to DJ Brian 113, TBS efm Seoul, GFN 98.7. Thank you so much. All the promotions online help out a lot, too. Marsha MJ wrote, good morning, everyone. So glad I can wake up to hear your beautiful voice and enjoy an action-packed show. And that was for me, EFM Driving, of course, and 7 Ethics, Mr. Mike Jones, because today is Monday. So thank you, Marsha, for tuning in this morning. Also, Ayuko wrote, good morning. I would like to request Gonna Fly Now from the movie Rocky. We'll keep that in mind, Ayuko. And one last one before we go into the scene of the day, of course. We have one from Ebony. She wrote, hope all you doing good. I'm not feeling well, but I get to hear Brian's sweet voice. Can you please play Men in Black by Will Smith? Well, I hope you feel better, Ebony. I hope you, during the next hour or whatever, 45 minutes left of the show, you tune in, listen to me and Mike, and just, hope you get revived and all your sickness leaves your body and you're back to 100% at the end of the day. Alrighty, Ebony? Well, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Again, we're going to keep those Twitter comments coming and read them out loud for you guys shortly. But right now, it's time for the scene of the day. Now, today's scene comes from a time-traveling movie from the 1980s. And since I said that, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what? Back to the Future again? Please, gosh, no. Well, actually, we've played Back to the Future Part 1 and Part 3, so you might expect Back to the Future Part 2 today. But don't worry, because that movie wasn't too good. Yes, it wasn't good enough to make it to the scene of the day today. So we won't put you through that agony. But in fact, today's scene doesn't come from Back to the Future trilogy at all. It is a time-traveling movie from the 1980s, but which movie is it? Actually, it's one of my favorite movies as a child because it was fun, exciting, action, comedy, goofiness. It's none other than Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yes, and this film came out in 1989. It starred Keanu Reeves as Ted and the other dude who played Bill. Actually, I'm just joking. We want to give you credit. To be honest, I think after this movie, no one really knew about Alex Winter. That's the guy who plays Bill. Yes. So after this film, Keanu Reeves' career, it skyrocketed. It went everywhere. He was in movies, TV shows, interviews. But then Mr. Alex's career didn't go that well. We don't know what happened to him, but hopefully he's doing well right now. If you're listening to Mr. Winters, hope nothing but the best for you. But anyways, in the plot, Bill and Ted are two high school seniors who are in danger of flunking out of history class, which will mean that Ted will have to go to military school. And if this happens, they will never form the greatest band in human history. The band whose music puts end to war, hunger, famine, and disease. So the future society that is based on their music sends back an agent named Rufus, played by George Carlin, to help them pass their history test. And he lends them a time machine. And they zip through time, kidnapping historical figures. And their plan is to have all these historical people give presentations. Well, I can't reveal too much of the plot because if I do, you guys aren't going to watch the movie and you can be mad at me and tweet about how I ruin movies and everything. So, let's just find out what happens in today's scene of the day. Check it out. Yeah, as you can see, this scene is a little over the top because you can't imagine Lincoln actually saying those words. Party on, dudes! Well, actually, we don't know because maybe he was cool like that because we never actually, well, for me personally, I never actually heard Lincoln speak. But so we can just assume that this is what Lincoln sounded like back in the day because we only heard writings of what he wrote. We never actually heard his voice and we don't know what he actually sounds like. But I think this movie was pretty good back in the day because, in fact, it came out in 1989 and it seemed very appropriate for the time, but it was cheesy and campy enough to still be an 80s movie and also edgy enough to be a 90s movie as well. And like I said before, it put Keanu Reeves on the map. He became super duper popular. It was followed by a sequel called Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, but that one wasn't quite good. No, it wasn't. That's why we don't talk about it here. If it's not good enough, we're not going to talk about it. And let's talk about a possible Bill and Ted's reunion film, and Keanu Reeves himself said that the story is excellent, but we never, ever will see this. I don't think it will happen. Personally, I don't know if it's going to happen because kids don't know about Bill and Ted's if you're not from the 80s. Kids nowadays in the 2000s, they don't know about this movie. Anyways, you still got to hear a song from the movie. We're going to play for y'all right now, Robbie Rob with In Time. Once again, that was from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and that was Robbie Rob with In Time. Now, coming up on today's show, it's Monday. So, Mike Jones will be joining me in the studio for Action Mondays. And he's brought his punchometer with him. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I know a lot of you listeners are looking forward to all that action as well. But that's going to be after intermission, so you guys have to stay tuned for that. But right now we have another song request. And actually the song request is not a request. We're going to play the song that we're going to play earlier this morning as the first opening track. Of course, we played the wrong song for you. But earlier we played Over the Rainbow from the Wizard of Oz soundtrack. It was released in 1939, but that was requested by Barry, so we want to say thank you, Barry, for requesting that song for the opening song. But right now, we want to play the original opening song we were planning on playing for you guys, and this is Otis Redding with Sitting on the Dock of the Bay from the Platoon original soundtrack. That was Otis Redding with Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Great song. Right now we have another song request. Actually, this was requested by a lot of listeners, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in every day from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to listen to me on the radio, and especially for requesting this song. And the song that was requested is from the Korean romantic comedy film that came out in 2006 called 도마뱀, or Love Phobia. And this is Hwani, Kami, and myself. This is Fly the Sky and Kami singing 사랑해요 우리. Check it out.
날 처음 물리한 그대가 참 미워서 안 본다고 그치라고 돌아서면 설수록 내가 더 미워져 그대가 그리워져 내가 날 울리며 지냈어 바람만 스쳐도 그대일 것 같아서 발부르트도록 기다려왔던 날 먼저 잡아주길 바람 좁은 내 마음도 다 그대라 못 잊겠어 I love you 이별에 가까울수록 I need you 사랑만 더 깊은 걸 알잖아 헤어져 사랑하는 일만큼 커다란 잘못은 없잖니
Welcome back to Action Mondays on the Drive-In with Mike JJ. Now I wanted to change my tone of voice.
That was good.
Sound a little deep.
I was expecting the little song you do. So
I did, but I not song,
it was
but
different,
I kind of rhymed it in a dark and
Welcome to Action Monday with Michael J.
There you go.
There you go.
You should do it yourself.
You should. I should.
Do you notice my voice is really dry today?
Yeah, I'm wondering what's up.
Because usually when I go to sleep, I always have a bottle of water next to me in the bed.
Okay.
So in the middle of the night,
It got little nipple on it, like, you know.
Yeah, because I
baby.
miss my mommy. No, but usually people tell you to leave a bottle of water next to your bed because you'll wake up in the middle of the night, all
Yep.
dehydrated, And, I sip on some water, but last night I forgot to do that. So, I was too lazy to get up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock and walk to the kitchen. So I just sat there and said, you know what? I'll just drink some water in the morning.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, and I woke up this morning, literally like, manager's like, I'm here. I was like, go home. He's like, what's wrong with your voice? Nothing.
No water.
So right now during radio, I'm trying to sip on water to get myself a little rehydrated.
I got you.
And after this, I have to do a new show. So I hope I could speak on the show. It's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very
Hopefully that
cool.
goes well.
Is it live?
It is not live.
Okay.
It'll be pre-taped. It's a new concept about guys with fashion and nightlife and stuff like that. So hopefully the show will blast off worldwide and I become like, the TV guy as Psy. Oh, that rhymed.
The TV Psy guy.
Yeah, the TV Psy guy. That sounds cool.
There you go. TV Psy guy. TV Psy guy.
Now you sound like
okay, it doesn't sound
Vietnamese
cool
or something.
anymore. No.
Anyways, it is Action Mondays.
It is.
And I saw on the script that you and I actually saw this movie together. Not literally like we hand in hand together
Right.
on a date.
Right.
But you saw it, I saw it, so we have something to talk about today.
This is awesome.
Awesome.
And I didn't, it's just random. This is actually, I've been wanting to do this film for a long, long time. And
But you know how awesome this is?
It's
Our awesomeness is limitless.
Oh, nicely done, Ryan. Yes, that's the movie we're talking about today, ladies and
Yes.
gents. How many of you have seen the movie Limitless?
I did.
Me too. I've seen it, I think, 3 times, actually.
Oh, I only saw it twice.
No, you got to go home and watch it again
Got me
so that
beat.
we can be,
We
brothers.
could be brothers.
Yeah.
Together.
It's a really good show.
Yes.
So the question, I think I've even asked this question of you before, but I'm going to ask it again. If you could actually take a drug that would make you super intelligent but had vicious side effects that would almost always result in death like 5 years later.
So you lost me at the word vicious side effects. If you saw a bottle of any kind of
Okay.
medicine,
Right.
and it says this drug will enhance your well-being, this whatever,
Right.
you're
It'll
going to be
turn you into
smarter and
Superman.
wiser and richer,
Right.
but you will die in 2 years. I'm not going to take that drug.
Really? Not just
You
once?
would?
Just once?
Wouldn't you want to live your life like 30,
I wouldn't
40
take
more
it.
years?
Yes, I do. Like I'm actually quite okay with my
But
imperfection.
you're peer pressuring me. Peer pressure. I can't
I'm not
speak
peer
right next to the
pressuring.
dry.
I'm not doing any such thing. I'm just
You're
saying.
like, you wouldn't? Not even once? Not even once?
Come on, wimp.
Because if I took it once,
You wimp.
then I'm addicted to it.
That's right, because that's the thing. Like a drug that would make you Superman in terms of intelligence, so intelligent that you could do anything and everything and think,
like
and it would
3
be.
to 5 years?
How could you come off that?
You could.
That would be like, you'd have to be so strong to come off that and say, okay, I'm okay with being just an average, ordinary
You
Joe.
just don't start. That's the key point.
That's the key point. Stay away from drugs, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless they're legal drugs for headaches, and aspirin,
Aspirin's good.
ibuprofen. You need that stuff.
But anything, too much of anything is bad for you. Even too much aspirin will give you bad problems.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
take sleeping pills sometimes because I have trouble sleeping at night, and that's why some mornings I'm very groggy
Right.
and my voice is still dry. So it's
You're
very,
like, this is driving.
yeah. It's like when you take that cold medicine. I don't want to say the name brand, but you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Something Quill.
Right.
Yeah, that brand. Whenever you take it at night, you wake up feeling worse than when you went to bed.
Man, yeah, but that stuff's got a lot of alcohol in it too, so
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a wicked combination in there. Anyway, we're talking about Limitless, a great movie.
Great
really
movie.
recommend it. It tells the story about a lazy slacker named Eddie who, up until now, has lived a life of loserish mediocrity.
Yes.
He's failed at love. He's failed at making his life successful as a writer, and in total, he's failed at life. One day, Eddie's given a new kind of drug that changes everything. He instantly goes from a man who not only dreams of success to a kind of god who can achieve success beyond his wildest dreams.
True.
The trouble is, as we hinted at before, the drug he takes, this magic pill, has some serious side effects. Not only is it super addictive, it's in super high demand, but it's also super bad for whoever consumes it.
Super bad.
Super bad. That's right. The movie
Another
gets
movie.
downright crazy when Eddie finds himself at a junkie's bottom and is forced to take drastic measures to secure his supply of drugs, of this drug. It's a drug. It's kind of, I don't know. It's weird. I was watching it and I'm like, this is so fun. It's so exciting. And then it actually the movie takes us to this point where, I'm not going to spoil the scene, but there's a scene where he has this fight with a gangster, and the gangster, there's some blood, and yeah, it's just really gross. And you
it's
can
not
see,
crazy gory though.
No, but it's like the extent that somebody who's addicted to drugs will go to get their supply, and it really captures that really nicely, and also in a really kind of disgusting way.
That's true.
But the movie is awesome. And,
It is awesome.
And you can contest.
And
it's
The funny thing is, looking back at the film now, and you asked me earlier if I would take a drug that would enhance everything and make me limitless. Well, if I was in Bradley Cooper's shoes in this movie,
Right.
his character is pretty much bummed out.
Yep.
He's wearing the same trench coat and dirty clothes, raggedy hair,
Yep.
no life.
Lost his girlfriend.
Lost his girlfriend, doesn't have a real job. He's writing, but, what's he going to do with writing if no one's going to read his material?
That's right.
And then I'm thinking about, if I was at that low end in my life, I might think about taking a drug.
Okay.
I feel so sorry. I'm like saying all these things, and I write at Eugene's outside crying. Did I just express your life? I'm sorry. No, but you have a wife.
Eugene, come back.
Yes. We'll give you a drug, don't worry. But if you think about yourself at that low point in your life, you might actually fall for,
circumstances will push people into strange
exactly.
situations.
Right now, in my life right now, I'm content. I'm not the richest man in the world. I'm not the poorest man in the world. I don't have everything, but I don't need everything.
You're like going to appear in in a certain fitness magazine that comes out in Korea.
Oh, yeah. That's for next month.
Okay.
But I'm not shirtless, girls. I know what your girls think is, Brian's working out. He's going to be shirtless. No. I was actually doing it for some shoes. And they put me in nice suits, nice outfits, so I'm going to be fully
You
dressed.
actually posted that on Facebook. Is that the photo that...
That's one of the photos. I didn't want to put up all the photos.
That's cool.
But, yeah.
Right
But,
on.
yeah, look forward to that. It's next month.
I am so lucky. I'm here with, super famous Brian Jew.
I'm not super famous. The cover of that magazine next month will be Jay Park, and he's pretty super famous amongst the younger teens. Right
so
now,
it's all a hierarchy.
Yeah. Right now I'm only promoting this because my older fans who grew in age with me for the past 14 years, you guys can go out and get it. Love you guys. Of course, new fans as well. But right now, it's not about me. It's about
Limitless, the movie Limitless, and becoming limitless, because both Brian and I want to become as awesomely limitless as possible without taking a drug.
Oh, actually, we have a Twitter comment right now that's very smart.
Oh.
Nikki Lewis asked you, me, and EFM Driving, but if you gave your superhuman intelligence, couldn't you come up with an antidote so you won't die? Because you're super intelligent now.
That is a very interesting question. I'm not going to go too deeply into that. Because, well... Anyhow...
So obviously we know you didn't take the drug.
Right. No, I didn't. Well, actually, that question is actually posed in the movie. That's why I didn't want to talk about that. That very sort of thing is being talked about in the movie.
Since I see the movie. But Nikki, if you're curious, watch the movie.
Really, 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 because you'll actually kind of get an answer to that question. I don't want to say any more, because if I do, then it might just spoil certain parts.
Certain parts of the movie.
Yes.
Now, who's in this movie again?
Who is in this movie?
This
movie is great. I love this guy, Bradley Cooper.
Great actor.
Yeah, he's in, of course, one of the real famous movies that he's in right now is called Silver Linings Playbook.
I never saw that. It's out in Korea, right?
It's out in Korea right now.
Apparently, go see it.
Apparently, it did not translate very well. It's got a lot of American culture kind of references in it, and
but the Korean subtitles
and the translation just doesn't. Some people really like it. Some people hate it. I've heard. So
that's with every movie, though.
Yep, it is. He's also in Hangover 1 and 2, which were very funny.
Very funny.
Yep, and of course the A-Team.
Bum ba dum bum.
Dun dun dun. The movie also stars, of course, the awesomely famous, superly cool Robert De Niro.
Dude, he is the man.
He is the man.
I need to do a movie or a music video with him in it.
You totally should. You know what you should do? You should do a remake of, what was that movie, Raging Bull?
I never saw that one.
Yeah, he plays a boxer. And what was really cool about this movie is he gained a ton of weight for the movie. He lost a ton of weight. He got into super shape. I think he won Best Actor for this movie, actually.
He is a great actor.
He is a great actor. He's done in fact, he's in Silver Lining Playbook also. He plays, I think, Bradley Cooper's dad in the movie. So anyway, he's fantastic. Always good. What was my point? Oh, you could totally do a remake of Raging Bull where you fight Robert De Niro.
Could you imagine me fighting Robert?
I totally could. Wouldn't that be?
If it was 20 years ago, he would kick my butt. But now he's so old, it'd be wrong for me to kick his butt.
But you'd have that. You'd be like, yeah, I kicked Robert De Niro's butt.
Yeah, but then also people know that this is Hollywood.
Fair
and
enough.
It's all written
Fair
into
enough.
the script,
Fair
not
enough.
real life.
Fair enough. It's directed by a guy named Neil Berger. Now he's not known for a lot of movies. His probably most famous is The Illusionist.
Oh, that was a great movie.
That was a great
liked
movie.
it.
Me too. I liked it too. It was with Edward Norton and Paul Giamatti. But I like this guy's name, I'm wondering if
Are you hungry?
No, I wonder if his middle name is like Mushroom. Or bacon.
Or gorgonzola. Or fries. Or
Hello, my name
nuggets.
is Neil Mushroomburger.
Or
Yes.
barbecue.
That's a terrible
you could
joke.
add anything to that name.
Yes. Hopefully he's not listening. We should listen to a song from the soundtrack of Limitless, though.
Yes,
Yep.
there's a great song right now set up for you guys. This is Howlin' For You by the Black Keys.
Awesome.
That was Black Keys with Howlin' For You. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ow! Yes. Is that the howling part?
That was. Somebody said they're waiting for my insanity.
Okay, that's too late because he was born with it. What?
Nice. Nice. I'm feeling very calm today.
Are you?
Yes.
Would you
very
like
calm.
Would you like a pill that will enhance your intelligence?
Yes, please. Hello, here I am.
Wait, so when did you start chewing on pills? Aren't you supposed to
They're
swallow it with
chewables.
water? Oh,
Yeah, they're chewables.
Is it like vitamin C chewables?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually fizz in my mouth and like.
You mean like Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah, kind of.
That's bad. You know, if you put that in seagulls,
They'll explode.
that's what I heard. And growing up in Jersey, there's a lot of seagulls. No, do
There's
not
a
look
lot
at
of
me.
seagulls like that
Do
have
not
been
look
blown
at
up.
me assuming that I've tried it. I did not try it.
No. I
I'm an
I like
animal
animals.
lover.
Same.
Yes.
I've never even tipped cows.
Why not? I mean, not why
I
not?
would. I would.
wouldn't. I mean,
Number
why
one-
would you?
I don't know. Apparently,
That's wrong.
Apparently, when a cow is sleeping, because it sleeps standing up, it's pretty fun to like sneak into a farm and like tip the cow over.
That would just make me mad if I was sleeping on my bed and someone just pushed me off my bed.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, have you been Brian tipping before? I'm like, I'm gonna kick your butt. Anyway,
a little too much to drink, and yeah.
Exactly.
Anyhow, hey, we're talking about Limitless, and it stars some really good actors. It's a really good show. So, a couple of reasons why I think people should watch this. Not only is it a brilliant movie, but it does explore the sickness that can go with drug addiction. I think it's really got a really good message in the sense that, like, you know, sometimes people take drugs and it's like, yeah, you get all these really good feelings and all this wow from it. But there's always a consequence. You can't escape. And this movie really explores the consequences of taking drugs, but also, I guess, kind of the absurdities that people will do in order to achieve success. Like sometimes people will put themselves into really strange situations because, maybe this will make me famous. Maybe this will, make me Superman or something.
Exactly.
And
there's some crazy celebrities who think the same way. Like, you're a celebrity. The name that you have in front of your name, celebrity, means you're already famous. People know who you are.
Right.
But they want to, kind of stand out more, so they do stupid stuff like you have celebrities doing pictures naked and putting them online. I'm like, why would you do that?
Right. Yeah, just to get people talking about you.
That is stupid.
There's
I'm
a theory.
sorry.
There's an idea out there that people say, if you even bad news and people are talking about your bad news, they're still talking about you. 10 weeks later, they're going to forget the bad news, but your name is still in their brain.
That's true. And I always say to myself, any news about somebody is always very good for that person in terms of, as a celebrity. I'd rather have bad press
Yep.
than no press at all.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
But then people start learning about the good stuff about you, and then they start loving you for who you are, not hating on you.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. The movie's also, Limitless has also got awesome cinematography.
Yes, it does.
It's very fun to watch.
Very fun.
Like he takes, the first time he takes this narcotic, his whole world brightens and everything bends
Numbers and weird
numbers
letters
falling
and,
down. It's really, it's very cool. And it's just got a good story. It's creative.
It is creative.
Like the end, never expected the end to be the way it was. In fact, you get so lost and like, oh my gosh, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? And suddenly this surprise ending shows up and you're like, whoa, that is really cool. It's got some exciting music also.
Got great songs.
Yep.
Great song, great cast, great storyline.
Great everything. And one
Yes.
thing I would say is like, if you're going to watch it, if there's some older people who are watching, and by that I mean like parents who are watching, are listening, if you're going to watch it with your kid, be careful because there is some there's some scenes in it that's
yeah.
like, whoa, it's a bit dark. That's kind of
Not only that's the idea, the whole movie itself is about a drug.
right.
So you got to teach the kids, do not do drugs.
Right, and talk with them about it. I think that's really important. But also, just of course enjoy the film because it's fun. But that's about it.
That's about it for the movie.
Yeah, we got a punch him.
But I want to add something.
Okay.
Mr. Bradley Cooper, what is it that makes you look so classy in suits? I saw this movie, I'm thinking, I would feel good to look that classy in a suit. My voice keeps cracking.
He's a very,
Yeah.
very handsome gentleman. Yes.
Yes, and when you rock a suit and you don't even need a tie,
Right.
and you still look good in a suit, it makes you kind of jealous as a dude. Like, I'm gonna rock a suit, walk down the street, and have people turning their heads like, "Look at Brian
Yep.
Jew, ooh,"
And I think some guys have just got bodies for it.
Yeah.
You know, like Daniel Craig. I mean, I know the dude works out, and he works out obviously really hard.
Yeah, James Bond got a suit body.
But man, can he
That's a
wear
new
a
word.
suit?
That's a new word now.
Suit body?
Do you have a suit body or do you have just a body?
Just a body.
Yes.
My shoulders slump. I need to get bigger shoulders. I'm working on my shoulders at the gym, getting them big, getting them buff, getting them all that, because, you know, I want to look good.
Keyword, CrossFit.
CrossFit.
Yes.
I
Come to our gym
do
and try it
Michael
out.
Fit.
Michael Fit?
Michael Fit.
Yeah, it shows. I'm just
You too can have a body just like mine with little or no exercise. Nice. All right,
we gotta go.
We gotta give a punch-o-meter.
Yes, we do.
The punch-o-meter. So, this movie's not strictly an action film, so I felt a little bit guilty about talking about it because it's kind
But
of
there
it's
is some
action-y.
action in it.
And there is definitely. But I still give it a full 5-punch combo because it is a superb movie, and I just want everybody to go out and watch it tonight because you'll love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So ready for this?
Ready? Oh. Ow!
Yeah,
He actually
thanks.
physically punched me.
Yeah. No, that was a spit punch.
Yes. Well, you spat into the mic, not on me, so it's all good.
Have a good
Mike,
day, everybody.
Thank you for recommending a great movie that you and I both saw,
Yep.
and I love this movie as well. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's called Limitless. You can get it online. Get it the right way, though. Don't
Yep.
get it illegally. So we're going to play a song from the movie right now. This is Jukebox Dirty.
Kids
with
in the
Kids in the
Hall.
Hall. Check it out, y'all.
Later.
Once again, that was Dirty Jukebox with Kids in the Hall from the Limitless original soundtrack. And right now, it's time to wrap up the show, but stick around because we have 101.3 Main Street with An Jung-hyun next. And if you're listening to GFN, then stay tuned for Hello Korea. Have a wonderful Monday, everyone. Stay warm. But for the end song, we have a request by Charlene, and it's from the Dreamgirls original soundtrack. You know this movie. This movie was amazingly great. Huge cast. Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, Danny Glover, Jennifer Hudson, and Eddie Murphy himself. So if you haven't seen it, I urge you guys to go see it. And this is Jennifer Hudson with the song Telling You I'm Not Going. And that's the ending song for the day for us. This is Brian Ju signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace!